So let's go on to the big game this Sunday. There's something happening, something with a couple of teams. Everybody has there's a guy, another guy who probably likes to not wear a lot of clothes or wear tight shirts. Mr. Usher is your halftime entertainment. So there you go. You got that. More gentlemen who want to gyrate on stage and shake it and all that good stuff. And there you go. And
He's
Handy
also gonna
doing that.
pull up your wife and girlfriend, so you better be
There you
ready for that.
That's right. Mindy doing his best Batman
He
impression
w-
from 1965 or whatever the hell that was.
he
But
was
all
on
right,
Shay Shay's show saying he doesn't care if
he
you
doesn't
met.
care. Yeah, that sure doesn't care.
He doesn't care if you men get angry. He's gonna do it anyway.
Right? You know he doesn't care when he wrote a song about his side piece and getting her pregnant. So come on, Asher doesn't care about anything. Let's be honest, right? That's he doesn't care. Anyways, there we go. Super Bowl predictions. We're gonna just tell you who we think's gonna win. If you got anything you want to add extra, that's totally fine. We'll start with you, Hendy. Usher, right? Usher. But the game Sunday. Anything you want to tell us and who you think's going to win? Go ahead.
You're muted.
Mute.
You're muted again, sir. Turn the mic
Doggone it.
on, pal.
Man. So anyway, we already know what this is, ladies and gentlemen. It is isn't it amazing that just a few years ago we were cheering for the Kansas City Chiefs, and now the Kansas City Chiefs have won enough to kind of step up into the mantle that was left empty by the Patriots.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Tina. I know that's your division rival. But I mean, the Chiefs have stepped up into that mantle that the Patriots left in the void when Tom Brady left, because it was like, okay, yay, the Patriots won, Tom Brady, blah blah blah. And then after a while, it was like, I don't want to see this guy win no more. The Chiefs, we know that we know what the Chiefs bring to the table. There's no need rehashing it all. You know the whole thing. Don't count Patrick Mahomes out, or as Tina likes to say, Kermit is gonna Kermit. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't let Patrick Mahomes Kermit all over the field. I don't want to misquote you. God, that was such a bar. I loved it. But you got on the other side, you've got a San Francisco 49er team that is exceptionally equally talented, I would say, equally resilient. A quarterback that is hungry. Like he wants to win. Biggest thing for him is he wants to solidify his legacy in the NFL and kind of shed the title of Mr. Irrelevant, even though he's never going to be able to get rid of it. Because if they win, they're just going to say, hey, Mr. Irrelevant won the Super Bowl. But I think this is going to be a good game. I sincerely hope it's a good game. I hate watching blowouts. Blowouts just except the first half of Super Bowl 51. That was a great blowout. Just the first half, though. But I you know what? I can see this one coming down to the wire, and I think it's going to be a squeaker. And I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to go on the unpopular side because 75% of the rest of America, especially a certain demographic, like 15 and under or so, is rooting for the team for Kansas City because of the player's girlfriend. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I think the 49ers win it by 3. I'm giving this one to the 49ers. I think they get over the hump and they win the Lombardi because Patrick and them is coming back. They'll be back.
Okay, fair enough. Tina, how about you? Super Bowl. Though we may know where you're leaning, but go ahead.
Is there any question?
No.
Yeah, I'm going all in on 49ers with Shanahan and McCaffrey and stuff. And I mean, the injury report that I'm looking at for the Chiefs right now, there's a couple of players that did not participate for a long time. One is Thuney, their guard, and the other one is Omenihu, who is their defensive end. Pacheco's also had a limited practice too, but I think that guy's like an Energizer Bunny. You just wind him up and shove him in a place and he'll go somewhere. So, and there's not as many. There's a few. Well, the big ones that I can see is Kittle did not participate this week, but so far that can all change with what's going on. I think this is going to be close because, like what you said, Candy had it very close. I didn't say he permitted it all over the field. I said he was riveting all over the field.
Thank you. See, I told you I didn't want to misquote you. So
I said permanent The ribbit Kermit ribbits himself all over the field and stuff.
Right. Rivets himself all over the field.
He
There it
does.
is.
But I want somebody to break this Chiefs cycle. And it's the same thing I said. But see, I kind of enjoyed the Patriots dynasty because the Broncos had a 9-9 record with them. So generally, when the Patriots were playing well, we were playing well. So I enjoyed that a little bit. Though I was tired of Tom Brady playing all the time. And one of my favorite quotes to my friends during sorry to bring this one up, Handy, the game with Atlanta, go 28-0, and there's still 2 quarters left in the game. No, Tom Brady, that's too much time. So people were celebrating in the bar we were in. They're like, oh, they're going to win.
Yeah.
I know you are.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, it's the Niners. Yes, the Chiefs are in it to win it all. And why are the Chiefs in it to win it all? Because I think if they do win it all, I think Reed's going to retire. I think Kelsey's going to retire and probably get married to the love of his life. And I don't care if people say that they think it's all a setup. It's not, if you saw what they were doing. All of that. But I don't care. I want Shanahan. I want McCaffrey. I honestly want the Broncos to draft Luke McCaffrey, CMC's younger brother, just so we can have McCaffrey on the team.
There you go.
But I think it's going to be the battle of the coaches because these are 2 very good coaches with good plans, with good ideas, and we'll be able to see what's going on. Somebody was talking about fields are different and practices and things like that. That's just media playing that stuff up to kind of this idea that everything's scripted by the NFL is just crazy. So I don't put a lot of thought into that. And so, So
I can. All right. Sounds good. Delilah, how about you? What do you got for Sunday?
All right. So I have to address that. I think months ago, we had a whole segment on fields, and that's where we got the infamous clip about turtles. It's floating around in our YouTube channel. You can find it. Save the turtles. Damn it. So it's out there. But we did cover this, and independent studies were done, and there really is no scientific difference between turf and grass that creates any sort of injuries. It was done by independent studies. It was done by the NFL. Multiple scientists, like you could find it. The research is out there if you look for the right, not like some crazy conspiracy stuff, but like legitimate scientific studies were done. There is no difference. It really has to do with preference. They said it's subjective. It's in the players' heads that they feel like turf or grass is better, is subjective. There is no, as of what we know based on science, nothing has proven that turf or grass is safer. Sorry, we did a segment on this like months ago. It Save the Turtles. It's out there. You can find our little clip on our YouTube channel.
You know what I said. You remember, you must have forgot my dissertation. It was a 6-word dissertation. Turf is bad for the turtles.
But not for the players.
No.
Okay. So I wanted to throw that away. Anyway, sorry. I know I wanted to address that because we did cover it. We did cover it. I just want to make sure, our viewers know that we did cover that. All right. So I think it's going to be Kansas City. They're going to be back-to-back Super Bowl champs. It's not because I don't think the 49ers don't deserve it or have like a really fabulous team. And CMC, I love him. I want to see him have a great game, and I think he will. I love Debo. I love seeing Ayuk going. My Super Bowl pick is Kansas City Chiefs. Back-to-back Super Bowl wins for Kermit.
Fair enough. And again, I not that this needs to be said, but I just think because of all the Taylor hate, I think it's funny. I actually became a Taylor fan this summer after working her 3 concerts. So I have no problem. I hope her and Travis ride off in the sunset and have a great life together. I really do. Good for both of them. It seems like a genuine thing, and I hope they're both happy. That's all. That out of the way. I still think this game. I mentioned this last night when I was on with Janae and Sean. I feel like this is CMC's game to really take over and to really prove what a year he's had. Um, I picked him. I picked San Francisco to win this game. I said 28-24 would be the final score, and I think CMC gets MVP of the game. I think they're going to ride him in this game to victory. That's my prediction. I'm going to take as much as again. I know the Chiefs are going to bring it. Kermit's going to rib it all over the field. Kelsey always in big games he does show up. Again, I don't deny that. And Pacheco's been on fire. So I think this will be a close game. Uh, well, Scott Thaller, thank you for professing your love to Delilah. That's awesome. Thank you so much, sir. And yeah, I just feel like this is a game for San Francisco to win. I'm going to ride them all the way to the end. San Francisco in this one. So there you go.